So we've been taking a look at Genesis 1 verses 6 through 8 because we've been talking about all things creation week, and we've been looking specifically at day 2 of creation. So when God created the firmament slash the expanse, or also we call it today the sky. Now there's a couple of things I want to share with you. I'm going to keep it simple today, but let's go back to Genesis 1 verse 6, 7, and 8. Especially verse 6 where it says, "Then God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And verse 7 says, "Thus God made the firmament, which divided the waters below the firmament from the waters above the firmament, and it was so." And verse 8 closes, "And God called the firmament heaven," quite a different term, because today we call heaven something else, where God dwells actually, right? That's the translation, at least in the NKJV. Then it ends by saying, "So the evening and the morning were the second day." We have a beautiful, beautiful blue sky that we can enjoy any given day, most days, as long as it's daylight, and also as long as it's not cloudy. Today it's a little overcast, but it's blue sky still. And most of us would agree that it's a beautiful blue. The color of the sky blue, it's beautiful, right? Well, there's this museum in North Texas. It's one of the few here in North America. It's a Creation Evidence Museum. This museum has a chamber where they've been able to replicate what they believe may have been the conditions before the flood. They believe that the sky in those days was not blue. The expanse, the firmament that you and I have been talking about, that it's contained and described on, verses 6 through 8 of chapter 1 of Genesis, which we've always believed has been blue. They say that they believe that before the flood, the sky was not blue. They believe that in this chamber that they've come up with, where they have changed the levels of oxygen, because the air we breathe today, it has to do with the expanse, contains 21% oxygen. Well, when they raise the oxygen levels and also tweak a little the color of what may be perceived as the sky in this chamber, they've noticed something really interesting. They've noticed something really fascinating. They placed venomous animals, venomous creatures like a snake. And that snake, that creature that's venomous, turns unvenomous in that environment where the oxygen levels are much richer, and the sky, what seems to be the sky in that environment, is not blue, but it's a rosy pinkish color. These Christian scientists, they tell us that the sky before the flood was not blue as you see it today. They believe that the sky back then was more of a rosy pinkish color, and that even helped not only with the behavior and attitude of all the living creatures back then, but also how you felt. You felt more at peace, tranquility. What do you think about that? Just think about it. Animals that are venomous like snake turning unvenomous, and that's proven because they tested it, because of the richer oxygen levels and also because of the pinkish rosy color of the sky. What comes to mind? Well, we'll see you next time. God bless you.